Hello and welcome to Hops and Bros. This week, a very special beer.
Because it's a very special day.
It's always a very special day.
And it's even like we put up all our happiness together. Because this week, it's an assemblage.
Wow. I see what you were trying to do with that, and I applaud you. It was interesting.
I know.
So we put all... How can we turn this into something?
We put all our
love and
effort together.
Yeah. Together.
To create a fantastic video.
Fantastic assemblage of video for this assemblage beer.
So this one is from À l'Affût out there in...
in Sainte-Tite. In Sainte-Tite. In Sainte-Tite.
Sainte-Tite.
Yeah.
Known famously for the country festival.
Ooh.
Over there.
We've done this brewery before, I believe. Because we've had this beer before. So we have... Which one was it? Is it behind here? I can't quite remember, but I remember tasting this beer, and I remember it being delicious. Was it a Brett? I feel like it was a Brett.
It was a wild yeast-driven beer.
Okay.
That's
very
like
vague, but it's very precise as well.
I know. Yeah. I know. This is the kind of video we're doing today. So this one was given as a gift by my girlfriend because she knows I love fancy bottles. So she got me this one, which won at the Gueuze Brewing Award. They won a prize for this one too. So it's a mix of beer aged from like 2014 to 2016. So
it's aged beer in barrels that they then put into one barrel, or they put directly in the bottle?
This one has been aged also, like the mix has been aged after 6 months.
Okay, so they aged a bunch of beers on their own.
Yeah, and
then they put them all in the same thing, and they let that age as well.
Exactly. Okay. And this is a mix of Gueuze and Lambics.
And for those of you who don't really know how barrel works with beer, a small overview. Usually what's going to happen is you're going to put your beer in different barrels because you've brewed a lot more than what you need. So you're going to need 3, 4, 5, 6 dozen barrels. And at the end, you're going to blend everything back together to try to balance out your mix. It acts as two ways. As one, it's great because you can kind of gauge the flavors. The barrel you like the most, well, you put a little more and then you try to play with that. And also, if one barrel goes sour and it wasn't supposed to go sour, which it probably was, let's face it, then you can just discard that barrel completely or do something completely different with it.
Yeah. And these guys are really good in making those beers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's wonderful. I like it's worth every single sip of it.
Holy shit.
It's really surprising. So up front, it poured really nice orange, yellow color-ish with that nice little head on top, but...
I don't think you understand, Chris.
Yes.
I've had a lot of beers in my life. I've had a bunch of beers on this show.
Yeah.
And up to now, I think it's my favorite one. Just the complexity and the flavors, the little sourness, the tartness, the fruitiness, it's just... Holy shit!
I knew about that. I didn't want you to didn't want to build hype for that beer.
It's
it
a
was
good
just
thing
sitting in the fridge and just waiting for it, but I knew...
Why the fuck did you wait? Oh, sorry.
Come on. We're just trying to keep that show kid-friendly.
Sorry, Dad.
Yeah. And Allen-friendly.
Anyways. Why? This is great!
It's amazing. It's a really, really fantastic beer. Aromas on the nose. You get those woody notes, acidity, you get the fruitiness out of it, a little bit of citrus. It feels like a wild beer.
It does.
And it's a mouthful of flavors. So you get the sourness, you get the zestiness out of it, you get the oak flavors from the barrels, and you get the breath.
It's such a complex beer flavor-wise, yet... You can almost easily pinpoint all these different flavors. Like some beer are going to be very complex, but it's all a mishmash of things.
Yeah.
This guy's different.
It's fantastic.
This guy is great.
It's 5%. It's 5%.
And it's 5%.
Yeah. It's amazing. I'm also blown away, but I was expecting blown away.
I hope that you enjoyed this last episode of Hops and Bros, because they can't go any higher from this point. It's the last time we're recording.
For real?
Yes.
Damn. What should we do next?
Okay, crazy concept, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so we drink beer every week and review it. Let's do that. Perfect.
Yes, perfect.
I have a really good Bros, and the next one's going to be the first episode.
I have a really good one for next week.
Holy, I've got an idea. Let's talk after this.
Yeah.
But I've got an idea.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Yes.
Yes.
Back to the beer. So this is a limited release bottle. You can easily find it at your beer store locally in Quebec, mostly. But if you head down to Sainte-Tite, please do visit the brewery. They have nice little horse saddle stools when you sit at the bar.
Oh, nice. That's interesting. Yeah.
And they say that they brew beer for real cowboys. Wild beers for wild cowboys.
Wild beers for wild cowboys.
And
Okay. How about cowgirls?
Oh, why not? Why not? I do like them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
I think I'm more a fan of cowgirls than I am of cowguys.
One thing really cool about it, they say on the bottle, I think I'll show it to you guys. So, Assemblage.
Show them that.
This one might see a little bit more. But you see the Lambics, it's a QC in it because they're not allowed to use Lambic.
It's true. Yeah.
Not that
it's not an official Lambic. And if you call it that, and
it's not like you'll get sued, but
it's not like the Trappist where you'll literally get sued.
Let's say that Lambic and Gueuze have kind of like a secret fan club that may be willing, maybe a little bit too not too extremist, just hardcore on their love.
Exactly. I wouldn't say too extremist, but extremist for sure.
Yeah.
They do have their own little idea of what it should be.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
with reason. That's how you keep styles going, is when you have a very strict definition of what it is. I mean, that's a reason why Trappist to this day probably tastes exactly the same thing as it used to.
Yeah.
It's because of people like that.
Exactly. But I do admire the fact that there's a lot of breweries trying it out and just putting a little twist on this little beer. Let's say Trois Mousquetaires, their Gueuze, just won World Best Gueuze, but it's called Ceci n'est pas une Gueuze, which means this is not a Gueuze.
Yeah.
So
it's also pushing the pun game to its limits.
for me, it's like in your face, but I don't want to get hate from the Gueuze and Lambics fan. It's truly really an art form of beer.
A real Gueuze?
Yeah, we had the Cuvée René is a classic.
Okay, fair enough. So we have.
So we know what it is, but we also love when it's pushing the limits of the boundaries of the beer making and the Lambics and the Gueuze and this style. So pushing it goes with peaches and making a million salt in it, and you switch up coriander for something else. Go ahead, do it. This is what we want to try, and this is what we want to see. Without
making this a live patio session, I think there's room for both. There's room for people who want to keep exactly the style. I think it's a necessity in the beer world because of people who are trying to push the limits. Yeah. But you need those people too, because that's how you make new styles and you make better, bigger beers. So it's important to have both.
So to round up the whole thing, because this video is a whole assemblage of us talking about beer and Lambics and everything.
And I'm very happy it's our last episode. Yeah. It's a great way.
Stop it.
It's a great way to end the show, man.
No, we can't end that.
Hear me out, okay? It's the last show, but it's okay. You'll still see us around. Don't worry about it. It's officially the last show, but that's fine. It's okay.
Okay,
don't worry about it.
No problem. So for our last show, really happy drinking the best beer we've ever had, the Assemblage Lambics from À l'Affût. Hopefully, we'll see you in another YouTube channel. Maybe
we'll see you around. Don't worry, we'll be around. It's the last official show,
so
that's okay.
Cheers, and thanks a lot for supporting us. And hopefully, we'll see you.
We'll see you around.
See you around, guys. Thanks a lot for everything.
Cheers.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux dire?
What a fucking great idea.
C'est mieux d'être